see. You don't know how you do that.
happen?
You're doing it, but you don't know how it's done.
Oh, my
So you
cursor
see,
probably went outside the...
consciousness in the ordinary sense, that is, say, conscious attention, doesn't notice everything. It only notices very little of the world.
Peacefire says he's playing everything, but it's only one game.
A tall space station. Alien planet. Alien continent. Obsidian crystal. Cool. Kelp. Still has kelp.
Alien kelp.
Apparently. They're alien clouds? No, same kind of clouds. Bacteriophage. That's a giant bacteriophage. Blobe. My head hurts. It's been hurting all afternoon. If only the sun would go away, I'd be happy again. Scrofula trees. Loloma. What are you? Floob. Floob. Floob is my new favorite.
Just in the same way that conscious attention is not aware of all the other operations of the body, in just that way,
Bingo.
we are not aware of our connection, indeed our identity, with the fundamental self. We go to sleep at night, and then we wake up, and because the physical brain is still there, we remember everything that happened the day before. But if the physical brain decomposes, then we're what is called dead. And we say, well, that's the end of that. But when the leaves die and fall off the trees, or the fruit drops, next year, more leaves, more fruit. So in the same way, when you and I die, more babies later. If the whole human race dies, you bet your life.
Gressfloob.
There are all kinds of things that feel that they're human, scattered throughout the multiplicity of galaxies. Because this universe is a peopling universe. But because we are unconscious of the intervals, we are not aware of the self with our conscious attention when conscious attention isn't operating. But still, just as you don't notice what your pineal gland, say, is doing at the moment, so in the same way, you don't notice the connections which tie us all together, not only here and now, but forever and ever and ever and ever.
Holaria is a type of bird, apparently. Borb. Ooh, have I tagged this kind of tree yet? I have not. Blue roach. All my friends say Illisons don't feel pain, that you're just kind of out there sort of doing something, but nothing very important. I don't really know why it's wrong for me to kill a layered rock, but okay to kill a Illicend. Hey, don't take this the wrong way, but are you an alien? Are you? Aren't we all? Well, I mean, no, we're all native here, but... Here's the thing. It's a rainbow lizard!
Robogon. It's adorable. I want one.
Uh-huh. Things which find the inward in the outward go deeper than those who only find the inward in the inward.
Remy, it's adorable. Here's one.
Aw. Yeah.
The basic reason why we don't notice the self is that the self doesn't need to look at itself. A knife doesn't need to cut itself. Fire doesn't need to burn itself. Water doesn't need to quench itself. And a light doesn't need to shine on itself. Nevertheless, it is possible, in a certain way, to become aware of oneself in this deepest sense. To know
You have a tiger.
that you are the totality. To wake up from the hallucination that you are just poor little me. From that kind of hypnosis,
Then
and discover that you are simply something being done by this vast, indescribable self,
there's something being
which is out
done
of
by-
time, which has no beginning, no end, neither continues nor discontinues. It's beyond all categorization whatsoever. So when you are trying to know the self, you have to get rid of every idea in your head
She's like alien.
and see this everyday world
Tiger.
just as it looks now,
She got a glimpse of
but see as clearly can be, that it is all the self.
I think she cramped on your arm. There's a little black overweight on the back of your left arm, kind of rolling down gradually.
Oh, yep.
Oh no, that's a bug.
Oh.
Oh, that was a six-legged thing.
The flubum. These look kind of like bluebonnets. Fresher. Esponga. Baby Holaria. Calcite. Oops.
You are free.
All blue roaches are created equal except for me. I don't really talk about it openly, but I have a strong feeling I'm the only one who's actually alive here, who's really awake and not some mindless drone. I have to be, I know it. Uh-oh, conspiracy roach.
If you look at the moon, you might imagine at full moon that you were looking at a disk until somebody points out to you that it's a ball. Sunrise is not the same event for a person who thinks that the Earth is the center of the solar system as it is for a person who knows that the sun is the center of the solar system and that the Earth is turning. Now, nothing in the way of a sense impression has changed, but your understanding of it has changed radically. The senses see the same event, but there is a different event.
Nematode.
And so, seeing is done much more with the mind than with the eye. We see what we are taught to see. We see in terms of our ideological structure, our culture, our conditioning. And so all that conditioning teaches us to see the world in its separateness. But you can be deconditioned from that and see just this same world that you're looking at now.
I think they are.
In its unity.
Tardigrade! Gemstone. Unknown particle. Silicon. And now you have an almond. Hey there, Ollie.
Across the back of the couch, except Remy's right over there. You want to crawl down my shirt?
Helium.
Or helium?
So light, so noble. Feedback killed.
You must understand that when we talk of things, people, houses and waters and mountains, that Thinking about them that way emphasizes their difference. It stresses differentiation. But you see, you don't really know what differentiation is unless you know what sameness is. Just as you don't know what to be is unless you know the meaning of not to be. And the boundaries of things which outline them, we say, well, I begin maybe up here, and above my head it's not me anymore. So this cranium thing, this skull with hair on top of it, divides me from space. True if you want to look at it that way, but it's equally true that my cranium joins me to space. Imagine what would happen to me if there weren't any space around me. My outline would thereupon disappear. Because you see, every boundary needs two sides, the inside and the outside. And you can't separate them. So boundaries are held in common. They join things as much as they divide them. Now, we are taught, you see, not to see that way. Our conscious attention is captured by figures within backgrounds, and it tends to ignore backgrounds. It is captured by things that move rather than things that are relatively still. And so when we see someone going up a hill, we say the man is going up the hill. We don't see also that the hill is coming down to the man. Every pull is also a push, and every push is also a pull. So you can become aware of this tremendous interconnectedness of everything. And that is, in a way, what we mean by relativity. Because relativity means relatedness. Just as fronts go with backs and tops with bottoms, insides with outsides, solids with spaces, so everything that there is goes together. It makes no difference whether it lasts a long time or whether it lasts a short time. A galaxy goes together with all the universe just as much as a mosquito, which has a very short life.
That's what I meant to do. Comet.
Your tail is going very much the wrong way.
Reconnaissance orbiter. Open space probe category. Ringed green planet. It's a new category. Let's check it out. But first I gotta go record my life real quick. Yup. Well, I've been drifting.
Yeah, just started ascending as
Ascending?
Hmm?
And I'm not near enough to anything else to go up or down.
Okay, I think it's I wonder if it's gravitating back to the start point.
Hmm. Sedum burrito.
From the standpoint of the self, time is completely relative. You can have, if you scale it down, as much time between two of those very rapid drum beats as you can in eons and eons and eons. It's all a question of point of view or level of magnification. Change your magnification on your skin, take out a magnifying glass, and you don't see the familiar skin anymore. You see all the pores with hairs sticking out. Change it again and get a microscope, and you see cellular structure. Get an ion microscope, and you see molecules. And we know that it can get smaller and smaller and smaller, and that the spaces between these minute units are so vast that they're comparable to the distances between sun and planets in scale. So also with time. So in this sense, there could be vast, vast universes full of empires and battleships and palaces and brothels and restaurants and orchestras in the tip of your fingernail. And on the other hand, we could be all going on in the tip of somebody else's fingernail.
Nobody says, well, I think I've learned something. Not sure what though. Yeah, that's that guy's lectures, alright. Crazy pseudo-mystic philosophical ramblings.
That's a skeeter. Oh, that's just an ant. Coral snake. Wait, these aren't coral snakes, these are milk snakes.
Oh, they're king snakes.
What?
Red on black, Mad Jack.
Yeah, that's milk snakes.
Face gang.
Corn. Or, no, fence. Now corn. Come with me, corn. My corn brothers. Okay, that's far enough. This is a barrel. Pitchfork. Wheelbarrow. Can't remember a more sunny spring. It's astonishing. Lion.
It's very important to understand not only the relativity of size and of time, but also of what there is. Now, as you know, the human
Not a very
senses
tiger.
respond only to a very small band of the known spectrum of vibrations. We know through instruments of quite a vast spectrum. But we, as I say, with our senses, see only a little of it. If our senses were in some way altered, we would see a rather different looking world. We can do this, of course. We can put on special lenses to enable us to see heat. And then we see all the heat radiations coming out of people. And we say, well, I never noticed that about you before. But so in the same way, you see, there are infinitely many possibilities of vibration and of organs sensitive to those vibrations. So that there could be worlds within worlds within worlds, spaces within spaces, just like the many, many wavelengths of radio and television, going on forever and ever in all directions. The possibilities are infinite. But having senses and noticing is a selective process. It picks out only certain ones, just as when you play the piano. You don't take both arms and slam down all keys at once. You select. And so perception is a kind of piano playing. It is picking out certain things as significant, that is to say, as constituting patterns. And the whole universe seems to be a process of playing with different patterns. But whatever it does, whatever it plays, in whatever dimension, on whatever scale of time or space, it's all on the self.
Hadragazelle. Oops, that's not exactly what I meant to do, but that's fine. Your mind will go on reflecting what's happening inside and out of it, always changing itself this way and that. No idea of what's going on can be held for very long.
Hey, Bo. Bo's going home.
Boats are like, I must go. My people need me.
Yeah, Hobbits is safe.
Anteater! No, it's just desert grass. I can feel the nights get longer and longer. It feels good. Feels good, man. Whee! Okay, so I don't think I have any hope of getting back to the thing. The place. At least not on my own. Do you know if there's any sort of indicator of where I ought to be going?
Actually don't.
Golden barrel cactus cluster. Or golden barrel cactus cluster. Yeah, Cactus Gang. Gonna steal your river. What? Why is one of those snakes in the river?
Oh, I figured you could a rock continent, really. Just go to a green continent
Oh, okay.
instead of a desert continent like you can do. And definitely not an ice continent.
No,
Every self is modeled on and is an expression of the one self, because you all feel individually that you're the center of the world. And everything else is seen in circles, circling out, sphering out from where you are. And that's, as it were, called a microcosm, the little cosmos. But then in the same way, the macrocosm has a central self, although this is not central in the way we talk about centers in space. The center of a circle is in the middle of the circle, and the circumference is away from it. It isn't in the middle of the universe, spatially speaking. You might ask the question, where is the universe? Well, you can't say where, because everywhere has to be in relation to something. There would have to be another universe to say where this one is. Then, since those two together would constitute the universe, we wouldn't still be able to say where it was. It isn't anywhere. And so in that sense, the center isn't anywhere in space locally. And furthermore, the kind of space we are dealing with is only one possible kind of space. It's the kind of space our physical organisms are attuned to.
Oh my god! Yes!
Ducks, let's storm the, this. Ducky dance. Pretty similar to the usual dances, but cute.
Mm-hmm. Jet ski. Meow. get out of the rowboat. What are you? Umbrella.
And now you're a character.
No. Hey, wait. I could be the Onet Police Department. Wasn't me, officer, I swear. I mean... gas station.
What is this that I call I? That's one of the very fascinating questions. It's also, it teases us out of thought to think about death in the sense of going to sleep and never waking up. Imagine that. You find you can't, and yet it's a thought that although you can't get to grips with it, it remains fascinating. Also the question, how is it suddenly that you awakened into this world? Where were you before? And that's the same sort of weird question as what it would be like to go to sleep and never wake up. What was it like to wake up having not previously gone to sleep? It's very mysterious. But as you go on
Fez.
and plumb this question,
Flying Fez! Oh my
You begin
god,
to
yes. That's awesome.
the feeling
And
that your existence is
foosball
exceedingly
table?
odd. In many ways odd. Odd because
Fussball?
it is here and it so easily might not be.
That's not how you spell foosball.
After all, if your father hadn't met your mother, would you be here? Now, of course, somebody would be here, because he might have met somebody else. Would that be you? Of course it would.
Clapperboard.
Don't you see? You can only be you by being someone.
Can I have a clapper
But
caper?
every someone is you. Every someone is I. That's your name, you say. It's me. I am here. And everybody feels that I in the same way. It's the same feeling, just like blue everywhere is the same color. So I-ness being, as it were, the most fundamental thing
Look outside.
in man is also fundamental to the universe. It too is I. And our I is a special case of it, coming out from
Crackle.
the, in quotes, central I.
Crackle.
So you see, there's really nothing to worry about. Because the important you is perfectly indestructible. It's what there is.
Is this shit a strange thing to be a persona?
What?
That sounded like a Irish speech.
I'm a possum.
Let's see some ticks.
Omnibus. Omnibus. How much of your life has been plundered by other Wyatt office buildings when you weren't looking? How much of it has been lost to meaningless sadness, desire, distraction, and then how little is left over for you? You have less time left than you think. That's depressing.
Yeah, I didn't know buildings wasted each other's time.
Dumpstar. Hey, I'm a third of the way through containers. Beach. Three-piece suite.
Isn't Canada Day tradition? I think it should be.
Ooh. Can I participate in this tradition?
Not in this, because I weighed this.
Well, no, but there's more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more traveling.
There's not a lot more, though.
Oh,
I'll get you a little bit if you want some.
okay, thank you.
And trust me when I say you probably want less than you think you do.
That's probably true.
That stuff is rich and dense. I found that out. Oh god, why did I grab so much? Wait.
What are you? Tricycle. Tricycle gang. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Whatever.
Green
Rock
continent, don't
continent,
forget the
sand
quest to be Golden Gate.
continent, green continent. Golden Gate Bridge. Ooh, there's a thing. There's two things. I'm an airplane.
I'm an aeroplane and I'm okay. I fly all night and I fly all day.
It's a throat warbler mangrove. Ooh, what are you?
Kill.
Speedboat. That doesn't look very speedboaty.
Pronounced Raymond Luxury Yacht.
It's spelled Raymond Luxury Yacht, but it's pronounced throat warbler mangrove.
Hear the
Thank you.
stupid sound that shark made.
Mm-hmm. Where are you going, shark?
Happy Canada Cherry Cobbler Day.
Woo.
Canada Chobbler.
Maple. Dancing round the maple. Monolith. Oak. Majesty Palm. Was like Gibbons. Douglas fir. Burr. Cena. John Cena. Ooh. Grey Wolf. Pokeweed.
You must remember, of course, that the word play and the word game have many levels of meaning. We are accustomed to use the word play in opposition to work and to regard play as trivial and work as serious. You're only playing with me, says a girl to a suitor. You're not serious. We also use the word play in a non-trivial sense. We say, I went to a play. Well, what did you go to? Oh, it was Hamlet, a tragedy. But it was still a play. I say too when I do philosophy, like I'm doing with you. This is entertaining.
Chump.
But in the sense, perhaps I hope, that you're listening to someone play a musical castle. I'm not being serious, but I am being sincere. So, play is deeply the sort of thing children like to do with deep absorption and fascination. Now, what do people like to do when they don't have to do it? Well, as far as I can make out, as you look all over the world, they like to get together and do something rhythmic.
No, no.
They may dance, they may sing,
Here we go.
they may even play games.
Or
All sorts of ways in which we love to do this. And we can get so absorbed in rhythm that there are certain kinds of rhythmic activity which we consider extremely important. Now you see, our very existence is a rhythm of waking and sleeping, eating and moving.
Bufflies.
And that's all we're doing.
Blue Morpho.
And just consider
Those are so
what we
pretty.
do every day. What's it all about? Does it really mean anything? Does it go anywhere? It's just because we want to keep on doing this kind of a hoop-de-doo. So you can get a certain vision of life where everything is seen to be a complex pattern of
Diefenbachia. Diefenbaker.
dances. The human dance, the flower dance,
Bananas.
the bee dance, the giraffe dance.
1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana,
that's
4.
what
4
this
bananas
all
make
is,
a bunch and so do
jazz.
many more. Over hill and highway the banana buggies
This is a
go.
big jazz.
Coming up to bring you the banana
And
split
what it's trying
show.
to do is
Tra
to
la
see
la
how
la la la
jazzed
la.
up it can get.
Tra la 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 la.
How far out
Peacocks.
this play of rhythm can go. So then that is why you see this fundamental view that the world is play.
That's not what peacocks sound like.
So the guy you're singing over seemed to be talking about why everything dances in the game.
Huh. Yeah, the whole thing of play. Yeah. Squirrel.
I also learned about he said capybara and horse. Well, it looked close. I wouldn't want to ride those. I wouldn't want to ride these horses given the method of locomotion.
Once you've seen One Spring Afternoon, you've seen them all. They never really get old, though. Red squirrel. Can they climb trees? Can I climb this tree? Nope, I go through the tree.
forget you came here looking for something.
Yep, I know. Deer. Stampede. Is that another bear? Yep, that's a bear. It's kind of green.
I wonder where it could be.
I don't know. Hummingbird! I have found a third of birds. That is not how hummingbirds beat their wings. Dollars. Very expensive. Gets any more sunny, I'll have to move. I didn't come all the way here for sun. Now, where is the thing that I'm looking for? Suppose I'm alive, I guess. I really don't know anymore. I don't know how it feels to be dead, so I might be that too. The rocks know, the trees know, the wind knows. I don't know exactly what, though. All I know is that the air is singing and the leaves smell beautiful, and I have nothing to do but take it all in. Bunny! Bun, 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 bun. All oaks share a single mind, but only some are aware of it. What are you? Bees! Those aren't honey-wanies, Vern. They're beesy-weesies. And you are Mandrill. Spark Mandrill. No, wait, you're not a mandrill. Dove. Thanks for stopping by. Can I interest you in buying any rock bones? I have a full collection. That's dark.
Just let go.
Oh, just let go?
The game will gravitate to the starting place. You may have been around the wrong start time.
I've been one of these before. Foxglove. Okay, that's fine. Proceed. Oh, that interrupts it. I was just wanting to see where it was going. Okay, that is an enormous scorpion. Emperor Scorpion. Red ants. Fire ants. I hate fire ants.
No barbarian queries, but rock bones just be pebbles.
I think so. Okay, that's a tooth.
Your mom says that sounds like a simple question at first, but the more I think about it, the more sure I become. Or Bree says, I guess they could also be fossils. In other words, bones that are like rocks.
Yeah.
Native producer says like a Buddhist koan.
Ooh. Spitter. Oh. Pearl of Nuremberg. Tarantula. Golden stag beetle.
Green Ross.
Okay, I'll let it go for a bit again.
Evening. It's just me.
No, I've been one of these before. Oh no. I found it. What are you? Corn plant. And I have very nearly gotten all of the plants. I am the Golden Gate. Hold on a sec, I'm going to run around and see. I have not been you yet. Desert tortoise.
Why don't you help it back up, Mark?
What?
Why don't you help the tortoise get back up after you kicked it over?
I didn't kick it over. Besides, we all know you're the replicant. Montgomery. I'm talking about Montgomery. It's just like a giant palm. Zebra.
Your cat's a replicant.
That would be odd.
Think about robot kitties on spaceships?
Yeah. Is there anything on top of this rock? Can I even get up there? Kind of. Not really. Well, okay.
You can
Whatever.
infest it pretty good.
Yeah. What's it like to be a coconut tree? I don't really like how you move around. It's a bit ridiculous. I must enjoy some. This has its ups and downs. I wouldn't know what it's like being anything else. Ooh, a few new things right around here. Yucca cane.
Yeah. Okay.
Red sensation. Got a red sensation.
Red sensation.
Wow.
That was really stupid.
That was really stupid. When will everything end? When I'm damn well ready? What are you? Date palm. Let's go on a date palm. Oh, wait.
You want to turn around. You look like going directly away from the whole game.
The world like wraps around.
Okay.
It's a very small torus.
And I don't know if it matters, but I think you were a camel again.
I think it was a horse, actually. Or maybe not a horse, but I was like some kind of... It wasn't a camel, though. Descend into the gate. What is this? Warped ruins. Space junk.
Oh, it's weird, cool stuff.
Snooker table.
To your left, 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 left, up. Right, down. Right, down.
Teapot.
Russell's teapot.
French horn. Clear anomaly. Slice of bacon. You cannot leave here. Trumpet. Unknown planet. My children, I won't ever see them again. I neglected them so much, always focusing on my own issues. I can't explain it, that's what seemed important at the time. They all grew up to hate me, or worse, ignore me. I would give everything only to hear their little voices one more time.
Yeah, bro.
Brain!
Broken brain?
Take a ride on the broken brain. Trash sphere. Cyber vein. I spent the last 23 years of my life filled with rage for my sister. We shared a room for 10 years. She was my best friend who knew me better than anyone. Somehow I blocked her out. I felt like I needed to. She was on her way out before I found myself here. I never got to say goodbye. Door! I don't know. I'm special, I'm special, I'm special, I'm special, I'm special. You are Teapot. If only I stopped wanting more and more and more. Cocktail. I had some real friends in my youth. I used to hang with a few other warped animals. I lost touch with them. I'm far too important, I thought to myself. I never had real friends again. Took me 24 years trying to get in here, and now I just want out. Are you an onion? Brown onion. Roller coaster. Orange juice. This place is hell. Nothing is friendly here. Everything is hardened, bitter, lonely, and sad. You gotta help bust me out of this prison I put myself in. Modern streetlight. I hate this place and I hate you. Round sofa. You are ow, 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 ow. I feared it, and I feared it all. Okay, well that. Please help me suicide myself. I've had enough. Please, please help me. Ugh.
Maybe you can descend from here.
Yeah. I know that I can descend through the planet there. Slice of lemon. All my life I've been afraid to step out of line. I've been on rails for years, now it's too late. No way of doing it over again. Warped anatomy. I'm an arm.
Crunchy.
I never got to tell my parents how much I appreciated them. I had a lot of time, I just kept pushing them to the edges of my life as much as possible. I wanted them there. I know that there's still something else I haven't gotten here. Like that. Oil spill. Ooh. Warped animal. I'm reaching levels of personal sadness that shouldn't be possible. Where did all my things go? I lost everything. Trumpet. Yapopo. Whatever
that
that
is.
is. Yeah. Film reels. Black alphabet.
Spell things, you old lickers.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you're not spelling anything. You're just swirling. better go ahead and snap it.
Yeah, but there's more things. Bookshelf. The trumpet seems like the best vantage from which to find new things. Trowel. There's a thing. Fabric chair. I forget my name, I forget where I come from, I forget everything. So many thoughts in here. Followed all the rules, you know, did everything my parents taught me to, but over the years I became a living husk of a person. I never listened to myself, and by the time I tried, there was nothing there. Looking at a brown onion. Okay. Anything? Nope. Okay. Interesting. It's a herd of wild boots and mucklucks. Portable. Right. Cutlery. The world is set up wrong. It's just set up wrong. Microwave. We're trapped. Toaster. Well, they ran away. Microwave antenna.
I love this game. It's even weirder than I am.
Wow.
I've only seen one kind of bird. They appear to be flying properly. I mean, like real birds, not like the things on the ground.
Some things move differently. Zizix.
Them being inside baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed all the bugs move like the way kids play with the plastic animals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're a cake.
Mm-hmm.
You're a hamburger. You know, that's what a chihuahua. You're a hamburger. Who does that?
Forget. No.
No, it's
Could have been.
Never spoke to my parents after I left home. My whole path in life was a way of showing them how dumb they were. I get it now, though. I understand. I wish I did sooner. Wooden toy tree. Toy tray. Grape juice. Fog. Are you fan? I'm the most unique thing in the universe. I have to be. There is no other possibility. Taught my children nothing, only to scrimp and save, and worry about yourself. They all wound up as bitter and alone as me. I was tricked. I never should have come here. Now I can't leave. Recursive house. Whoa! What?
Hey, Beverly, come look at his house.
Quickly. It's called a recursive house.
Cool. Gee, I'd hate to have that very top bedroom. Or, you know,
Would be so
top room,
tiny.
that little attic room, yeah.
Old desktop computer. Loudspeaker.
You are loudspeaker. Sometimes you are loudspeaker. All that drama training that you
Mhm.
had. Projecting.
Flat panel TV.
Are you an OLED?
I might be. Nothing is normal.
I'm an old lady. Yeah, your name's not Ed.
Giant
So bad
bamboo.
this happened.
Top. Oh, color cone. Directional antenna. Necktie.
Ooh, holders.
Bikini. Shirt. Wrist.
What color?
Pants. Well, it's not a real green dress, so... Triple X bottle? Oh my. Worked so much my marriage fell apart. There was a lot of things, of course. It all added up. But it really... Oops. Worked my entire life, I put it on my kids, told them it was for them, but really I just wanted more for myself. I blew it. There's nothing but sadness here, and it goes on for miles and miles.
I can sad for miles and miles and miles.
Washingtonian Palm. Rack of ribs. School chair. Arcade machine. Anemometer. Radio. Free Europe. Ah, okay. Rabbit ears. Computer monitor. What are you? Laptop. Baby bottle. Cheese. Join me, cheeses. Red Panda. Translate manipulator.
Who's that Unity game? Bongos!
Dark magic.
What? Okay, now we're just being silly.
Boot. Oxford shoe. Jim Dark Magic. Scale manipulator. Conga. Yellow traffic light. I like traffic lights. I like traffic lights. I got a basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones. Okay, now whatever. Bowling ball? Yep, bowling ball. Satellite tower. I can fly? I'm a flying satellite tower? Or maybe not. I knew my grandparents, but I didn't really. Grown-ups never were real to me until I became one. I lost it all. It's all gone. I tried to tell everyone, but they wouldn't listen. Now it's just me again. You know, it could have gone so many ways. I thought that if I played it safe, everything would be okay. I'd never embarrass myself, and that would end up well. School table. Vertical wood fence. Plain wood chair. Toy airplane. I die. Picnic table. Sink.
Everything and the kitchen sink.
Mm-hmm. Thought I wanted this, but it was all pointless. There's nothing when you get to the end. Nothing. All I see are all things I want. Colored desk. Porta potty. Swing set. Swang.
Isn't that shit on tape?
I don't know.
It's 11.
What?
It's 11:09.
Ah, okay. Well. Modern chair. Milk carton. Milk. I'm the president of this garbage dump, and I hate it. Shoe. Signpost. Artificial desert plant. ornate bed. Old laptop. The children never spoke to me, and now they never will. Ooh. What are you? Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Normal star. Oh yeah, that's ow, 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 ow. Fire plasma. Pineapple. Surrounded by tennis rackets. Because why not? And bulb lamps. Wait a second. Oh no, those are just all of the bowling balls and basketballs. That's a new thing, though. Fire! Fire on high!
Cue that magic fire music. The Wagner reference.
I had the biggest house you've ever seen. Gigantic. Now I have this entire wasteland of garbage. Our parents tried to do all the right things, but we never saw it that way. What are you? Seesaw. We need to get out of here. Everything here hates each other. Wish I talked to my mother more. I wish I called more. There was so much time and now there's none. There we go. Mailbox. Misread that as Klonga. Steak. Vertical wall. Woo. Everybody with me. On the bright side, you... never mind. I was asleep the last few years. What happened? Where am I? You're meat. I never really knew my father, not the way I should have. He was never a real person to me. Bowling pin. And there was something fluttering over there. There we go. Monarchs. Trophy. This is the unpromised land. Knife. I'm just knifing around. Okay, nothing new visible from here. Let's, my life is ruined, my world is ruined, there's nothing but ruin, ruin, ruin everywhere. I'm not sure I'd want to drink ruin anyway. Dumbbell. No, it was a dumbbell. Yeah, I spent my whole life worrying what others thought of me. What a terrible waste. Yes. Bread.
That's a different game.
Mm-hmm. What the heck are you? Ninja info cards. Parking meter. Those originated in Oklahoma.
Yep.
Okay, my hand's starting to hurt from using this tiny mouse for so long. I think it's time to call it a night. Can explore this deeper another time. But for now, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be back on Thursday for Thursday Throne, where we'll be continuing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, and then next weekend, more Throne of Games. Probably won't do early Throne special next weekend. But yeah, Throne of Games with something undecided as of yet. Either could be Dynasty Warriors, it could be Tales of Fantasia, it could be this again. We shall see. So yeah, thanks again, and I hope to see you all next time. Good night, everybody. Oh, save and exit. No, no. Close app. Yes. There we go.